So today we are exploring the influence of the Napoleonic era on the upcoming additions to the definitive edition. So let's take a quick look at the Napoleonic era. Many of you know that Tilanus, the maker of the Napoleonic era mod for Age of Empires 3, also joined the Age of Empires 3 definitive edition. So I don't think it's any coincidence that a lot of civs that we have in the Age of Empires 3 definitive edition also made it into, also came from the Napoleonic era. As we can see here, this is the home city of the Poles. The Poles are a civ that is meant to be added to the definitive edition. You can also look at who made the Napoleonic era, and we'll see. The designer, Tilanus, come on. So you can look it up and you'll see that he is now in the definitive edition team. So maybe we can get some impression of how the civ could look like. They did a lot of changes to the definitive edition, but it's interesting if we can see some models or something that is being taken over. If you go to home cities and we want to create a new home city, we'll see. Let's see. Here we can look at all the home cities during the Napoleonic era, and we can see here the Poles that are going to be added. The Swedish were already added to the definitive edition. The United States were added. Other civs as well. So it would be interesting to see. Maybe later on they're gonna add the Swiss, who knows, or other civs. So let's dive into a game. Look at the Napoleonic era's also additional maps, which is interesting. Could be interesting to be added as a patch as well. Take this one, for example, and start a game. So the Poles seem to be an outpost civ. We start with an outpost, and our scout can build outposts. It will be actually very interesting if they take this over to the definitive edition, as outposts are historically not that important in Age of Empires 3. They are used to send cards, maybe make some cheesy rush strategies, but beyond that they're not really used as a defense. Sometimes to defend your hunt, maybe, and sometimes, but not really offensively, where you want to get off, attack somebody with resources or something like that. Like make them so they cannot get certain resources. Let's look at Scout. Actually, really cool design. Nice hat he has. Here in the Napoleonic era, you need to build a farm if you want to age up. You will not see the age up politicians until you've built a farm. It's actually quite interesting mechanic. I don't think that's something we'll see, as it's not so in the definitive edition, as it's not so easy to realize. So now we can age up. Also, a very interesting age up politician, you can ship an outpost wagon and increase the line of sight. I think it's interesting to work with line of sight in the future as well. This is also something that is not that important, line of sight text usually. While in Age of Empires 2, line of sight texts are really, really cool. Let's build a barracks and see what kind of units they have. We have a hand cannoneer, and if we look at the stats of this hand cannoneer, he has a 2.5 multiplier against heavy infantry. So very good against musketeers, so it's kind of a skirmisher type unit. And that's also cool to have, because there's not that many units that are skirmisher type of units in the colonial age. So, there's the Indians that have it, and you can do it with the French if you send a specific card, but beyond that there's not that many. Again, we have to build another farm if you want to age up. Let's do that. I cheated, by the way, so we can speed the whole process a little bit up. And now we can age. Maybe let's first look at the stable, actually. So the Polish are kind of a stable civ with 5 different stable units, which is actually really cool. They have the Tabor, they have the normal goon, So the Tabor looks exactly like the war wagon for the Germans, but it has some specific stuff. Cool. It has a fortify mode, has a attack mode, and that changes the stats. And you can send units to this Tabor, and you can create units. So it's kind of a moving barracks. I think that's kind of strong. I don't think that's something we'll see, but maybe something similar. Who knows? The other thing we can make already in H2 is a unit with 3 times multiplier against infantry. So that's like something like what the Spanish have. Interesting already in H2. Alright, let's age up. We have a lot of possibilities to age up with units. So let's maybe do the hussars. Now we unlocked another unit. Let's maybe look at the models. Also hat. They like hats, I guess. So I really like those models. I hope they can transfer some of those models. Obviously change them a little bit up. Let's see this unit. Let's build the house. So here we have a high HP unit. We compare it to a hussar. We have more HP. We have similar attack, but we have less range resistance. So it's interesting to see when this kind of unit could be useful. In the barracks now we unlocked some sort of, I guess, bow. Can fight on foot or horseback. Oh, cool. I don't know if that's gonna be something, but the transformation is cool. Maybe if they could do it that if you have an animation that they actually go on the horse, that would be cool. Like if they call a horse and then sit on top of it. Like that is a bit weird. So the stats also change when they're mounted compared to when they're not mounted. So it makes sense to, I guess, run forward and then change them. Cool. You cannot age, as we need to build another farm. So interestingly, you can make here sheeps. That's also something I don't think we're gonna see in the definitive edition, but I could be wrong. See. Here you have berry upgrades. I think that's also like berries. There's not so many civs with berries. Yeah, with the Japanese. Beyond that, there are not so many civs that rely on berries. But here you have a berry upgrade. And then I saw you can build a... Yeah. Here you have another berry upgrade. So berries might be interesting. So let's age up. Interestingly, you can build multiple scouts here in the PC. Oh no, one more? But I think you can send more scouts. Yeah, you can send more scouts. So you can make a bunch of scouts, meaning you can really spam those outposts if you want across the map. You also have some sort of trample attack. Don't really see what they do. No. Again, building farms. Let's see what we have here. Okay, that's pretty standard. The sappers is for Napoleonic era is a very standard unit. I think every Civ has it, or most Civs. So that's not something specific to the Poles. I don't think that's something we'll see. I guess if they add it for every Civ, maybe. Beyond that, I don't think so. Also, university is very Napoleonic era specific thing. I don't think here much specific text. I guess you have some text. I don't think we'll see university as this is something every Civ has in Napoleonic era. Let's go Imperial. No, actually, I'm not though.
Zbieraj plony.
Let's see what we have in the deck. Okay. Pretty standard stuff. I think we're gonna look at the deck afterwards again to see if they have something specific. I don't think so. So did they change in appearance when we upgrade those units?
Co rozkażesz?
They seem to be... Yeah, they changed. Cool, cool. They do change in appearance.
Kawaleria! Naprzód!
So that's also really cool.
W jednej chwili.
Different head. Okay. Didn't change now. Let's see the tabor. Does it change?
Ciągnij! Tak!
Nope.
Prowadź za wszelką cenę!
I think that's a bit of the... Ah, there they change it. Cool.
Marsz! Marsz!
They look really nice.
Kto mnie wołał?
So, something changed here. Oh, that's the hussar.
Czego
sobie
sobie
wind
Nie
hussar.
żałować koni!
But I think this is normal, like the ornaments have similar design.
Naprzód!
Okay.
rozkażesz?
And now here the tower changed.
Jak
cool.
rozkażesz? Ciągnij! Tak!
Yeah, it's almost a shame that they don't have the top one,
Ciągnij! Tak!
just because of this cool design. And it will stick out. It doesn't look like a German war wagon anymore.
Co rozkażesz?
Cool, cool. Yeah, interesting. I think if you see something with outposts, I would really like to see that. Changes the game a little bit. And of course those really nice designs that we have here. Let's see, we can upgrade those as well. Let's see, wait.
Panie?
Okay, they change as well.
Gotowi.
Yeah.
Tak!
Let's see the hand cannoneers. Okay, the hand cannoneers only have a veteran upgrade,
Z życiem!
and then that's it. Interesting.
Panie?
Don't think there's much more that we can show here for the Sith.
Szykuj łuki!
Jestem.
Yeah, we see different upgrades here, but they're all very specific Napoleonic era things that only make sense if you have another Sith that plays Napoleonic era. Alright, let's leave and maybe look at the deck. Oh, new cards here. Here we have an upgrade for the scouts. Could be interesting to have like a scout kind of meta where you make a bunch of scouts, have them strong, and build outposts around the map. Here we have different cards. I think this is just upgrades, but I think we've seen the units. Here's some Napoleonic era specific things as well. Yeah, I think what would be cool is if we had actually those old home cities back. It's kind of gimmick, but I enjoyed building my own home city with different designs. I mean, you used to be able to like get these upgrades and then change the look of your home city. It looks pretty plain right now, but yeah, I need experience points. Something also why you want to play, get some experience points, get some change here for the home city. But I guess with mods, you can do a lot of different things anyways nowadays. Yeah, I think that's it. By the way, Napoleonic era, very cool mod. I think when it was released, not so many people... there were plenty of people played, but these days I don't think there are many left to play. Would be cool. But I mean, I guess we have now the most of those civs in the definitive edition. So I guess that's it. Hope this give you an impression of maybe what a Polish civilization could look like in the definitive edition, because they didn't really show much in the teaser. They just showed the flag. So the Danish was also, but I don't. The Danish is not in the Napoleonic era, so yeah. I guess that's it.